can see a sort of different Brewmaster than ones we've seen. I wonder if we can see the Aghanim Brew instead of the Auras, or like you can go Aghanims and then build the Auras.
I think they need auras,
the Aghanims,
otherwise they have no way to survive on their heroes. Like Storm
the
and
Aghanims on
TA
Brew
die quick.
is amazing against units. So if mid one has the thing is like he needs some Midas to scale the much I want him to scale, because he would need Aghanims and then the Greaves and then the Shard. Maybe.
I mean,
But
the
like,
thing is,
we were
even
talking
that
about
Brewling, the little panda that you create, gets one shot. That's my biggest problem. Like, yeah, it gets rid of the illusions, and either he summons more illusions, or the Beastmaster comes in and you can't one-shot those illusions, and it gets killed and you have a cooldown on it for what, 70 seconds? Yeah, 70 seconds cooldown. And we've seen how fast those freaking Brewlings die. To just AoE damage.
Is doing the mid one. Look at his items.
Oh no, actually a friend of mine did this as well. Larl is going to get first blooded, so they'll take that one in their favor.
It's beginning. SMG, they will do it. Trust it. DK is a terrible hero.
Okay, Mr.
We want to see DK losing. It's too boring.
I know it's boring, but it still has a 50% win rate. I mean, I hate
want to see
the
a boring hero
so
win?
much.
How much do you love the Dota game?
I love OD. No one picks my boy OD.
And if DK is strong, you can pick OD. Yeah, maybe. I can see that argument. Yeah.
I mean,
maybe.
I don't think, like, you're focusing on, yeah, the DK is not going to do great, but it's like, you've got Yatoro on the Naga, you've got Collapse on the Beastmaster. They're very comfortable with those heroes as well. Larl doesn't have, like, all he has to do is blink, stun, maybe get a Heaven's Halberd this game. I think probably get a Heaven's Halberd this game, and then you're Gucci.
Yeah, I just feel this three that are not really three cores, right? Like two scaling cores and one aura builder. DK is not a scaling core and he's not an aura builder. He has like the stats to be aura builder, to be the tanky hero, but he's not the tanky hero. He doesn't buy auras. And in order to scale, this hero needs to have a really nice game. He needs to have this Aghanims, BKB Manta. You need so many items to be useful that by the time you're useful, the Brewmaster can solo this game.
I believe that Miro will be able to get the auras together with Collapse. I'm actually wondering what Collapse is going to go for, because he's queued up that he wants the Helm of Iron Will, which normally would mean the Helm of the Dominator instead. Well, actually, you can use it for the Crimson Guard as well, and considering you're laning against a TA, it does make a lot of sense. Have that one first.
The Veno is doing a great job at this lane. Is interacting well against the... Okay, just jinx it.
Keeping them off of Chidori, but he might just die. The boar comes in. Wild Axis. Okay, he does die. So he did a pretty decent job to a degree, and then he got smacked.
Yeah, I was like, okay, he's soaking up a lot of damage, and then I'm like, why are you still soaking up that much amount of damage? You're getting stacks of axes, you're getting slowed. I don't think he needed to do that trade. But yeah, mid one gets a kill in exchange top, and that's not first blood, so it's an even trade on lanes, right? TA having good farm, Brew having good farm, Storm having amazing farm, 5 denies against a DK. Not so sure it's what I would expect. Usually DK at least gets creeps.
Well,
Rubik being chased.
Maposhka spamming a lot with the Glaives of Wisdom. I guess that's the best tool to try and push them out of the lane currently, because they don't really like spamming the spells that much. You do have to be a bit careful, because Cinder Brew Thunderclap combination is very nasty.
TA has no refractions. TA
he
has the stick,
in a sec.
Oh, refractions are just back. Can he kill the
response is gonna die. Collapse gets rid of the refraction charges, and with of course the stacks will be able to find the kill. Looking for the Venomancer next.
And he denied. Yeah, that's a terrible trade.
Oh,
yeah.
But Afu might kill Collapse here. Doesn't have any oh, actually, he just got mana for the Wild Axes. So, Afu is going to still die, but in response, Chidori should find the Collapse kill at the very least. Make sure that he gets the Melt Hit Strike, and we'll get some money in exchange. Mid is actually looking pretty decent for the Storm here. Granted, you know, it's a Storm versus DK. Yeah.
It's interesting to see the lane again, because last time we had a Beastmaster caught against TA, and I told, yeah, I believe TA is gonna have some trouble, and TA had 7 kills in 3 minutes, and I felt really stupid. And now you can see TA kind of has troubles against this lane still, because Beastmaster is just so strong. It's just kind of like, I'd say Collapse is doing a better job on the Beastmaster than Mid One did on the match we watched.
I think in the last time, didn't they have like a Enchantress or something? Or CM, yeah, so he couldn't go for the boars. And that's the big difference here, because that's the only real way to clear up the refraction charges quickly, is just use the boars. Because they just tap away the refraction charges, and then you can hit them with the Wild Axes Illuminate Blast spam.
Yeah, but I'd say that Vino actually can kill these boars. The boars are really weak level 1. Really, really weak.
Well, they're level 2 now, but yeah, you get your drift. Top side, Miposhka dies again. Mid one's got the Vanguard. Already. He's not gonna die. That lane's like, he cannot die anymore.
2 kills. Yeah, Naga is having trouble.
It's a Naga.
See, I'm not the fake hyper on the Brill. It definitely looks like an amazing Brill game.
I think a Brew in this patch in general looks... I think it's a super good hero, especially with the amount of tanking we've seen it do, where they throw like everyone and the grandma on top of the Brew. He loses about 50% HP, pops his ulti, and then the fight resets with no one having any ultis left. Ooh, bottom lane, Afu. Yeah, he doesn't have any way to deal with all this spam thrown on him. Yeah, now Mira's got some Urn of Shadow charges as well, which makes things scary for Chidori.
Chidori, no refraction for a while. Vessel burnt up. Running to gate.
Getting rid of it. Chidori on the run, but we'll be able to get back underneath the tower. Station towards mid. Laurel, Elder Dragon form used. Can just go for the shake TP, because they just use all their stun spells. Which, it's not the end in the world. Mira will at least get some farm here for, or try to get some farm. Nice fortification. Make sure that the creeps stay alive. Do as much damage as possible. Maybe even get the kill on Mira here.
SMG.
Going in onto the Coddle. Any support coming through. DK's too far away, and they find Mira. We just TP towards mid, so this is not looking too shabby for SMG with their early rotation.
Yeah, mid one with the Vanguard, he's not gonna die top. That means the Rubik can just sit mid. Lar gets the stun. Was the follow-up? It's a TP on Miroshka.
Gets the catch onto Moon, but do they have the damage? Miposhka did not hit the Arcane Curse onto Moon, so they lack a pretty important dot for a kill attempt.
Yeah. TA back to farm. It's good. Some space for the TA. Mid one has a massive wave. Naga recovering the game. It's a Naga, right? You just go jungle. Brio cannot interact there, so he's gonna just farm.
Mid one's not gonna leave that top lane for a while. He's gonna get himself Crimson Guard pipe, and then maybe consider helping out his teammates. Maybe add a Radiance on top, because why not?
8-minute rune. That's extremely important for the Storm. We see Veno and Rubik connecting.
Oh, they're gonna go in onto Laurel. They do have nasty dots. Keep that telekinesis available in case Laurel wants to go for the TP out. And it's a rune bottom, Invis rune. Laurel should die. No TPs coming in to help him. I say should die, but they're actually running out of mana. Laurel is very tanky. Lift
Will
up,
they deny
back.
him? That's a question.
Deny Mira. Right click. It's gonna be just enough from Polosoul, and then Moon will be able to refill his bottle.
Let's see if Mira can deny. No. A bit lack of discipline, I'd say, on the DK. It's 8-minute mark and just standing on the enemy high ground. It's pretty expected to see the supports there doing the rotation to guarantee the rune for Storm. They guarantee the rune and get a kill on the DK. It's one more dragon form that's used that the tower gets away without being chopped. So pretty decent for the Storm so far.
Oh, mid one actually wants to go Guardian Greaves. Huh. I think when I guess Afu is very. He's going for Pavis. Rubik is going for Mana Boots. I guess the supports are gonna be a very long time until they get any big supportive tools.
I'm just afraid for SMG that they do have this good game going on the mid lane, but the side lanes, Beastmaster is just out farming the TA, and Beastmaster is gonna have all the stacks on the Ancients. So this TA Beastmaster interaction not working so well for the TA. Although Storm having this great game, he needs to start getting kills on the side lanes.
Laps is actually not building auras. Instead, he is going for the Aghanim Scepter, the drums of Slum. That will be pretty nice. I saw a clip. I think it was. I saw it yesterday or 2 days ago of the A stream where Beastmaster just could not die with his ult with the Aghanim Scepter.
Yeah,
Boom,
because it's based. If it's still not changed, it's based on the damage dealt.
Yeah, with all illusions, that was like
illusions
a PL
take 300 damage, and it kind of illusions takes 300 damage, and it's based on the actual damage you do.
Yeah, it was
actually
really funny
that,
to watch, though.
Yeah, I can tell now. My team was actually practicing the Beastmaster mid with Aghanims, but on the previous patch, you needed to do the Aghanims plus a BKB to not get cancelled, so it was not that good. And we were keen on picking the hero of the enemy team.
Oh, not again,
mid lane, the jump. Alarm.
DK in trouble, Miposhka's here as well, but the big fat shield from Moon, it does help. That new shield rune in this patch is kind of insane how much damage absorption
has
it has.
ultimate, doesn't really want to pop. I like
that
early collision mid. You take the tower from the DK behind all cores. Am I right to be on the hate train with this DK hero? It's the last pick hero.
I mean, to be fair, they last picked the Timbersaw last game and it went horribly wrong as well on the opposing side.
But that's not an argument saying that Timber was also terrible. You should make good use it, especially
my
if you are
argument is that they put a hero in mid that hopefully would survive as best as he could because he got ganked like 4 times in a row.
Yeah, but you literally had one job, your DK. You should keep your tower and take the enemy tower. And this hero's not even doing that.
I mean, if there's like 3 enemy heroes in mid the entire time because your side lanes aren't winning as like Brewmaster's solo, then it's really hard to play if it's a 3-on-1, no matter what hero you pick.
Yeah,
I will defend my DK Laurel.
You could go the Koro mid, you keep your tower alive, you don't feed kills, and you keep scaling. This DK has a lot of trouble scaling. He goes Midas, I think it's fine.
Oh, Moon?
Haste?
He has Ace Room, he should be just fine, especially with Polson and Afu again rotating through to harass Laurel, lift him back. There comes the ulti as well, and zapped down. Never mind, DK's garbage. Horrible hero. You were completely right.
Yeah. TA bottom. Get the kill together with Beastmaster. Mid 1, no ultimate popped, so they're afraid to target him. Mid 1 is properly playing the real master hero.
Yeah, he knows.
Which we didn't get a chance to see beforehand. This guy is good, at least on like knowing the concept of the hero. I love it. I really love it.
Just never use your ulti. It sucks. It's that simple.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't.
The rest of
like,
the hero is amazing.
When you're gonna die.
His ulti just sucks.
Yeah, R is like you have reincarnation, but you need to press. So you need to be on time pressing when you're gonna die. They get a auto kill. Although I'm just looking at the bright side for SMG, Naga is still farming and farming. Team Spirit, they definitely have the tools to come back at this. This master will go for... yeah, I believe the Aghanis is... oh no, 500 gold from the Aghanis. So Team Spirit is about to hit some good timings. Manta on Naga. Now is the time that SMG should be prepared to take that 5-man team fight. And not like die on the storm and then you have 4 heroes connecting. Now's the time to not do the SMG.
Well, they're looking pretty solid at the moment. Mid one's close to finishing up his Guardian Greaves. So he is very tanky and has a get out of jail free card. Does have to be a bit careful though, in case he gets silenced or roared right before that moment that the big fight ensues. They're trying to get themselves the experience stolen here. And they're going to get it. Gets pushed back. They're actually going to get double slowed down by Afu. That is a... Yeah, they lose the Wisdom Rune. But that's a painful double kill coming through for SMG there. Did steal the Wisdom Rune on the other side of the map at the very least on Naga. So
It's a good rune,
okay,
but definitely not worth 2 deaths. And the Storm also gets the DD. I'd say that's pretty important for them to use momentum now. They have Dezo on TA, Mechans on Brill, collapse.
Drag back, throws out the roar, doesn't have his axe just yet. He doesn't drum up a massive defense, and there is the noxious plague being spread all over the enemies. Moon's going for a fight onto Maboshka on the other side of the map pretty much. While they're chasing in after the mid one, Brewmaster still has himself the Brew Split available, and the Guardian Greaves, and the Healing Lotus. This Brewmaster's never gonna die. Moon is very confident in his dives as well. 5k net worth lead. You're gonna need Yatoro to join soon.
Yeah, but can he? Say Manta helps you farm still. The defense, like Manta helps you farm, Diffusal helps you fight, and Taras helps you frontline. The thing is, DK is not being able to frontline, so he needs Taras to be able to take the fights, because DK is not frontlining for him right now. And actually, he doesn't have Diffusal yet, so he doesn't do the damage. He's still on farming mode.
Oh, Mira getting
Jump
jumped
to Mira.
by Moon. Mira gets taken down. This is the advantage of having the traps all over the place. You can spot players hiding in trees and what they're planning to do. No blink dagger yet on Laurel. Moon is getting very aggressive. They need to be a bit careful not to go too aggressive, but Laurel is still going to get smacked down, and Brew Split for the first time this game does get used. In the meantime,
Naga is cutting waves.
Cuts the creep wave, so this is actually very big.
Yeah. When do you see SMG taking a tier 3 tower against TI winners? Mid 1,
Right here
507
on the Earth stream,
on the
that's
Brill.
when you see it.
Now I wanna hear from you. I wanna hear from everyone. Was I biased towards SMG when I told they could have the win here?
I know you want the shoulder. You
good.
want the tap on the shoulder.
Yeah.
You did good. You did good.
Was it bias? Oh, how can Brill be that good?
Game's
How
not
can
over
DK
yet.
be that
SMG
bad?
has gotten advantages and thrown them out the
Storm
window
top,
before.
no mana. Okay,
Boom.
has mana. Pops the Lotuses. Naga used
Song.
That means it's the opening to go Roche on the TA. I assume SMG will use this opening. They're really on a good synergy, I'd say, this game. So yeah,
I really like especially
they're actually running. They're actually running from the Roche area and going high ground. I'm
Yatoro's
feeling
actually walking towards them. He does have his diffusal blade now. So the Venom does take some extra damage, but Yatoro's actually taking a lot of damage. He doesn't have his ult, he
But
gets
you don't
zipped
tank.
on.
You don't have Taras.
Okay, yeah, no Taras, no chance. Bye-bye,
You
high
have the
ground.
fighting item, but you don't have the tank item. You need someone to soak the damage for you. You cannot front line like this, and that seems like a lane of packs being taken 17 minutes in from SMG.
I'm very confused there. Like, did he expect Veno to not have anyone behind him?
I don't know. Storm, mid, jumping to Lar. Lar pops the ultimate just to keep alive, I'd assume. TA instantly connects. Collapse though, getting the creep wave towards the tower on the top lane. 18-minute rune. Would love to see the team connecting.
Yeah, this is looking pretty rough for the side of Spirit. Of course, SMG needs to win this. One of their direct opponents, Talon, did win their first game against Shopify as well. So,
Storm.
You want to live on for the playoffs. They need to make this win happen, and I think they have to win like 2-0 probably against Tundra tomorrow. And then still hope to God that the other team's tucked up a little bit.
So, enemy has Glyph. I'd say they need to protect the next wave. Or do they? Oh, they have a wave bottom, so they're fine. They're actually fine.
Yatoro needs to cut the creep wave as much as possible. He's going to get dragged back. Global silence gets used. Mid one gets blown up. This time can't pop his ulti in time. Did have Greaves and his Crimson Guard. Didn't use them. Now they're going to go for the 2 heroes on the back. And Moon gets rooted up thanks to the new patch changes. Oh, new. For a while now, Moon gets blown to smithereens. If Yatoro gets on top of you, it does get pretty scary regardless. Looking for Polosum next. The Rubik is going to go for the TP out. Does he get himself out of there? Yes, he barely gets away. And that is a very big double kill, which also grants them a lot of net worth. This game is not over just yet.
Is it SMG doing the SMG? I'd say...
Was anyone missing on SMG side?
We're Riley with confidence, but just going high ground against 5 heroes while don't have Aegis and Roches up. When they got the kill on Naga, I'd say it's yeah, pretty decent that you go, but the 5 heroes were alive. I'm wondering why they're not going Roche. Lar initiated bottom.
Oh no! DK's tanking, they said. He'll survive, they said.
161 on the DK. Rubik and Veno about to reach him. Storm, top.
Going for
He turns into collapse.
He does have
Aim
a
is
floor
connecting.
in 5 seconds. Has a pipe as well. Can he survive long enough? Actually, the drums come into play. Gets the kill onto Moon. Mana drained onto Chidori. And it's a bait all along. Oh my god, Team Spirit, they're coming, slowly crawling their way back into the game. And once Yatoro gets that heart, game gets tough.
That's the thing of not being on the same page. They go on Storm, Storm survives and is like, I'm actually going back on this beast. And then TA, okay, I'm joining you. And then the 2 supports are like, yeah, I'm just gonna hang around here on the mid lane.
Also, those drums are kind of
This
insane. Like that
lack
damage and
of
healing was kind of
discipline.
ridiculous.
I'd say they still can have a great game here at SMG, but they need to go Roche. Mira,
Gonna go for Mira. Is gonna get taken down. Veno gets the kill. He has a pipe on. So Afu went for the pipe. So mid one is now going for Radiance, which of course the evasion is always nice against the Naga and the burn.
yeah,
I would rather.
it's an
have seen
alright
probably
when you
the
think
Broom-
about, because
I think I would have rather probably seen the Brewmaster with the pipe as well, and then Veno Axe, because I think the Axe is so good.
Silence
Global
use,
Silence
Storm
use. Yatoro, Song of
gets
the Siren.
alive.
He's gonna TP out.
Toro,
Oh,
DPs.
almost got in range for the spell steal.
Naga will have heart and 200 gold.
What's DK got?
I
His shard.
respect
He
the
can farm
decision
now.
of like, we have trouble pushing waves and we have the wave, so let's go high ground. But I still believe they should go Roche.
Chidori. This time, the Brewmaster should not stand completely far forward, away from the rest of his team. Mid one did show that he can definitely die if they stun lock him, because Naga does have, like, Naga does a lot of
Lara
damage with the Diffusal
Has
Blade.
dagger. Finally, the 22-minute in. It has dagger. They smoke. There's a DD rune.
Well, Lol's had Blink Dagger for a while.
They're gonna scout, I believe, with the courier. No, no cares rune.
There is no song, there is no global silence. Team Spirit does need to be careful if they take a fight.
Storm realizes there's a DD. Leave. Okay.
Oh, they're gonna try and steal the Tormentor, maybe.
Why would is a shard better than Aegis?
Yes,
Really?
I think so. First, they just kind of. I guess now that Roche
Okay.
gives you all the Watchers, I think probably
Have
Roche. But
Have
the free
extra
shard
gold?
for Rubik is pretty pog.
man, with the gold you get from Roche, you buy shard. Like, I know it's split by the team, but like it's almost worth a shard on gold.
Dude,
you have XP. You
this
have a second
patch-
life for the hero. You want
No
to
one's
go.
gonna buy a shard this patch. Come on, be real. Just wait until the game lasts long enough to get a free one. It's
just
the
like
same
Naga use
syndrome as
Song?
they had in the previous patch, where they were like, an Ursa never buys shard because he gets it for free from Roche.
130 seconds ago, we've seen Naga using Song. Now 5 seconds to go back, so 2 minutes,
Right,
5
in the pit
seconds.
they go.
SMG enters the pit.
Sing me a song all night long. Huddle coming in as well. Roche half HP. They find Collapse. Oh, that's a big kill. Collapse is going to get chopped up. No roar for the fight. Pipe is gone as well. Mira gets slowed down. They need to disengage. And they should be able to get out at least, but that is going to give them Roche.
Yeah, that's a Roche. Unless Yatoro wanna do the crazy thing. Nah, his turn won't be in time. So just maybe try to steal with the song. Too crazy.
I mean, if he dies right there, forces you to buy back, then they have win condition. Because even with the Aegis, it's not like you're completely safe. Naga now has his heart, he songs, gets on the supports on the back line, one-shots them.
They again go for the decision of having Aegis on the hero that does not hit tower. They have Aegis on the hero that jumps. So I would hope that they play according to it, which means they don't want to just go high ground. They want to get a jump outside the base.
He actually needs to get mana before he can do anything.
Yeah, and when you get the jump, then you go high ground. Like you get a jump outside of the base, like Storm playing crazy, but probably outside the base, and then you join the base. Because last time they did this, and then they just had like a Luna hitting the tower without Aegis.
Yeah, that was honestly the reason they lost the game. If they had the Aegis on Luna, then they would have won it 100%.
We've seen like all the SMG arc here, and
mid
we have the
He's gonna get jumped in mid. Global silence used. He does have the creeps to get rid of the silence. And in comes the split. I think a little bit soon for the split, but the song in response gets stolen by Bolson. They're all gonna start sleeping. Snooze fest in play. And now the fight will ensue with most ultis used. Law's just going to get blown up pretty quickly. TA Chidori does a lot of damage. Yatoro needs to get himself back. His teammates, his illusions all get blown up. But the Brew ulti is over. Zip onto Mira. Global silence was stolen, by the way, by the Rubik.
Yeah,
that is really not supposed to happen after Hassan.
Yeah.
Hassan is going to get stunned up. Regardless, double buyback on the side of Team Spirit. Can they get enough damage? They're dropping low. Moon needs to dip out. Still has the Aegis at the ready at the very least. But Yatoro has lost no HP here. No mana. This Naga is ready to continue every fight that you want to throw his direction. Mid one, no blue split, so can't one-shot the illusions as easily. Focus down Moon. Shut him down. Chidori needs to run away. So does mid one. They stole Song. They stole Global Silence. And still the fight gets very scary.
Yeah, they were fighting really well. They did the right thing. They got 2 kills in front of the base, not inside of the base, so they didn't need to jump any tier 4s, anything crazy. Everything was perfect. But then Team Spirit buys back on 2 heroes and they continue the chase. TA.
Oh no, Chidori, that's a huge kill there.
The drain's over.
936 gold for Yatoro. Oh, that's his butterfly done. You thought you couldn't kill him previously. Now he's got evasion on top of it. You're not going to kill this Naga. Like, maybe with the Aghanim Scepter done on Moon, which is getting slightly closer. But that fight, they were severely lacking in damage on Yatoro.
I'd say they can still kill. They definitely can still kill. They were just like skipping Naga and killing the other heroes. That's the right thing to do. Just then with 2 buybacks and they used all spells, then the team fight was kind of done. But I believe they can kill, yes, with the Veno. Veno does so much damage.
I really wanted to go for Ags. Oh, speaking of Veno, he's going to get jumped by Larl with the stun coming through. Larl, if he dies, would be a dieback. Doesn't really care that much because, of course, he's been having a rough game. Yatoro charging forward. There is a stun onto the Storm, but Yatoro is already disengaged. Gets lifted up by the Brew Split, making it problematic. In comes the drum from Collapse. Global Silence gets used. The Storm cannot get himself out of there. Moon is dropping low. Zips back, but so many dots on him. The Song of the Siren from Yatoro. On top of Moon he goes, looking for more. Chidori actually blinks onto Collapse to finish him off. And now it's going to be 2 kills for SMG. But there is no Brew Split to one-shot these illusions.
Yeah, I'd say they need to retreat. Still 2 for 1.
Go back
Should be nice.
Yatoro's ready to bait them.
Now I think there's not enough damage for the Naga.
Nice one. Glimmer though. They have protection. Yes, they drop it in time. Mafoshka should be a target, but Chidori is the big one here. He's going to get control by Yatoro. Naga is the counter to TA. TP back by Mafoshka. Yeah, they just got hard baited in by Team Spirit. Like, Yatoro 1v1 me anytime, any day of the week. Look at that net worth. 22k on Yatoro. Going for the Radiant Tormentor possibly. They didn't even pick up their own Tormentor on SMG yet.
Yeah. Decision making wise.
Okay,
I don't know why they re-engaged there. Yeah. Feels like Team Spirit, they know all the limits of their heroes. They know which hero they can kill. They know how to take a team fight. And SMG is in this mode like, we should be strong. Let's keep going at them. They used all the spells, got a 2-for-1 trade, and then they go back. There's a Naga with Tarask. If you don't have your spells, Naga will just man fight all your team. Maybe the idea of going to the Silencer, they want to get the Silencer and just run back, but you cannot run against the Naga.
Yeah, he's going for the Bloodthorn, and then afterwards the good old classic, the new Disperser. I love that item. Not to play against because it's horrible, because most of the time Slarks have it, and you can constantly keep dispels happening. But
it's great against the Vino.
It's it's great and also bad, because if he throws latent toxicity on you, you stun yourself.
Yeah, so he just got the shard.
Yeah, so it's a bit scary against Veno. But I really want to see Veno get axed, because Poison Nova is so good. Passive Poison Nova is just valuable.
It was bad for mid one. He really stopped scaling. Maybe a Midas would have paid off instead of this Radiance. He's been trying to farm the Radiance for maybe 10 minutes, even more. Finally gets it. Let's see if it pays off. Let's see a team fight with the Radiance. Naga has Orchid, will go for the Bloodthorn, then will not be so effective to have the Radiance.
Collapse has got the Heaven's Halberd now as well, so Disarm is available against TA. He does have a BKB, but it's down to 7 seconds. Let's see, Laurel, he's close to his own BKB. Oh, they're gonna go in onto Laurel, but gets the blink out. There's no damage instance came through just yet. Nice AoE drag by Moon. This is gonna be more than enough. Song of the Siren by Yatoro. Keeps them all at bay. Bolson is trying to possibly get the spell steal, but the rest of the Team Spirit lineup, they're being slowed by latent toxicity. Blow up Mira. Yatoro is going to get dragged back by Moon again. The focus is on to Collapse. He's got the Roar at the ready, but Bruce Split comes out. Global Silence gets used. Moon is going to get nuked down by Yatoro. Like, they could hold him in position, health. But this Naga just doesn't get harassed whatsoever.
And Collapse runs with 50 health.
It's crazy. Mid one's going back in. Now they don't have the Bruce Split to clear the illusion, so Yatoro can go. Laurel might be in a little bit more of a pickle, but Yatoro is just picking away at his targets. Does have a Beastmaster running his direction. He's playing a 1v4 at the moment. Baboshka is nearby with a couple of spells, but Yatoro is even going to go for the straight TP out of there. And when in doubt, just TP, still a thing.
Yeah. No lockdowns on the side of SMG. It's a really good fight. You see, if Veno pops the ulti, they actually win the fight, because Naga has to ulti to just run away. So the team fight on SMG is massive. The jump of Storm on Naga beats sus. I'd say, like, your entire team's going to the Beastmaster and you jump the hero that's gonna burn your mana, and not like, you don't need to control Naga. Naga already used the song, so Naga will not be able to save the Beastmaster. Just go on the same target. Still, really good for SMG. Bit better team fighting. They could have team wipe, I'd say.
Laurel
for Team Spirit,
still doesn't have his BKB. That should help him at least to survive a bit longer in these fights.
For Team Spirit, Yatoro can still definitely carry this, because the Bloodthorn will be an amazing timing to counter this Radiance. Disperser also will feel really good. So now is the timing. They have the Bloodthorn. They have Song in a Roche fight. That's amazing. Maybe they use Song as an initiation and
Laurel walking
kill the
forward
Veno
first. Oh, who's gonna get jumped and killed instantly? Gets the stun onto Veno. Fireball gets stolen. Leaps back towards his team. Song of the Siren comes out. I guess they're just gonna back off on the side of Team Spirit. There is another Tormentor to be picked up for the side of Team Spirit if they so pleased to walk back and secure it.
It's interesting that everyone's the Roche era, but it's a long respawn Roche. He's gonna be Radiant and soon he's gonna go Dire.
Yeah, he's gonna be
So-
Radiant for about 20 seconds, and then he's gonna dip.
Yeah, they're fighting for an area that's gonna kind of be worthless.
Welcome to the new patch. Mid one, silence one.
Silence.
Use the Guardian Greaves,
On this
but I
buff.
think, yeah, there is a load swap available on Polison as well, so they have a
Veno
way.
has no mana. This can be good for Team Spirit. Like, they need to kill Veno to have a team fight, but if Veno has no mana, he cannot pop the ulti. I'm surprised he didn't bring any mangoes.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Tier 2
Well.
tower top gets picked up by Team Spirit. They're going all the way around. Mira's the one they want to jump. Great catch there from Moon. They find one kill. Collapse gets a roar off just in the nick of time. Double buyback coming out from Team Spirit. The rest of the team needs to care and disengage. Yatoro doesn't have a song just yet. Laurel BKB has ended, so he's an easy target. Collapse is going to be a third one down. And a huge catch coming through. Song of the Siren from Yatoro coming out a little bit later than he
Oh,
would
the
like.
Brewling.
But the Brewling doesn't
Match
care.
from
He can
Moon.
throw out the rock. He actually
cannot
catches
TP.
the wrong one, but Yatoro is in a world of hurt here. Or is he? Let's get a lot of damage
Can he
in
kill
onto
Moon?
Moon.
No.
He's still very tanky. Does need a bit of backup. In comes Mira. Does have the blinding light to keep his enemies at bay for a bit longer and make the blind come through. Yatoro will possibly finally get taken down. Yes, indeed, they finally kill off the Naga once the entirety of Team Spirit has fallen.
SMG Doubters. Real Master Doubters.
I think Brewmas is a great hero. I just didn't expect the DK to actually do nothing.
And they don't even need to go Roche, because I would assume they would be like, hey, let's force Naga buyback. But Naga has no buyback. So they should be able to claim one set of frags and reposition for the next Roche.
Oh, that's
Veno didn't pop the ulti during the entire fight because had no mana.
yeah, it was a great catch. They found the two supports and Collapse and like instantly lost almost all their HP. This time they didn't go for the Naga jump. They went for the supports plus Collapse because they know who the three important targets are to kill at the start. And that 15 seconds
Say now
until
you
Naga's
retreat
back.
with this glyph. I'd say like you retreat and Roche. Because Naga will be back. Yeah, they're pinging Roche. I like it. Okay. They tried to TP bottom and then use the gate and then cancel because probably someone said, yeah, just take this path. Let's go all together.
Just walk, you know? Don't
Yeah.
have to do fancy
Team
stuff.
Spirit, will they be able to contest? They're grouping up. There's
They
a
have
smoke on
Song.
Miroshka. They have Song. There's BKB on TA. Will he just like keep hitting Roche and BKB
I mean,
to
if he pops
guarantee?
BKB, that could be scary because then he'd be like the odd one out and Naga could surround him and kill him. Like, that's the other
I think they need to
downside
take
of
the
BKB.
fight, I would assume. They use the scan pops. They stop hitting Roche. Veno placing the Plague Wards, some good vision. Naga, way better vision. And Veno will eventually run out of mana.
Well, they're,
The trap's really good for the vision to find a jump. Smoke
he doesn't
pop.
have the shard yet on TA though, or the extra vision from the traps. That could be a nice one if he can get it for free from the Tormented. They're actually... They know exactly where the Naga is. Mid one is looking for, again, the support. Spots out Mira. That's a nice catch if they can burst him down. Narv gets a stun onto mid one, but there is Moon again with a great electric vortex. Coming through Miposhka with his ulti at the ready. Mira is dead. No buyback available on the Coddle. And Yatoro with the Song of the Siren, they're just going to try and disengage. The roar gets thrown out. Collapse, can he get the TP going? Nope, because there is mid one. Lifts him up with the tornado. Collapse controlled up, and that is a double kill. Both no buybacks available. 250 gold away for the Collapse, and into the pit they go. You know,
Aegis and Cheese for SMG. I'd say now it's time to have the Aegis on TA, Cheese on Storm. Naga probably needs to cut some waves. That's what he's doing. He's staying on the, he's staying on the try so he can kill the mid lane and send illusion stop.
oh,
it,
even as an
assume.
illusion road. Come on, if there's anything that shows you that you need to cut
Yeah, but they have a
waves.
catapult wave top. I would say they. Okay, Storm has the greater healing Lotus. Does he want to go for that to upgrade it? Because he keeping the cheese on the backpack. There is no glyph. I mean, they will have one. No, they won't have one. There's no glitch.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Well,
Radiant's courier
and they defend this. They have no global silence. They have Song in 10 seconds. They have Laurel. Eh. It's a very sad TK game. But okay, Megas is going to be secured here for SMG. They have a lineup that can defend against Megas because they have Naga. It's not immediately over just yet, but the Solar Void that he still has jump onto Collapse. Song in response though. Laura pops his BKB maybe a little bit too preemptively there because his entire BKB just gets wasted. The move onto Moon, but the BKB gets used. They're trying to keep Moon away from the fight. Laura's going to be the target instead. Takes a heap of damage. In comes the Blue Split. Gets rid of the illusions instantaneously. Afu hasn't even died on the Veno while being targeted. Collapse drums up a little bit of extra damage in this fight.
DK buyback.
Actually, Collapse is doing a lot of damage with the drums, forcing them back. In comes the jump onto Moon. Lotusor keeping him alive for a bit longer. But they're focusing their targets a bit better. Laurel, that buyback is going to get jumped by Moon. Moon does have a cheese at the ready. Chidori is trying to man fight. Global Silence gets used. Can they get the kill here onto mid one now that he doesn't have the split at the ready? They're going to focus on to mid one, it seems. No, back to Chidori they go. No BKB available. Sorry, no aids available for Chidori. Backline jump comes out from Moon. Mira trying to disengage. Moon still has another zip available, but currently the Naga is only defended by Collapse. They got the Chidori's first life. Collapse slowly tickling away. Disarms the TA. Great catch again by Moon. Great AoE electric vortexes. And now Yatoro, he doesn't have his friends with him. Where's the rest of the team? They're all waiting on the high ground.
For buybacks.
The entirety of Team Spirit has bought back now.
Retreat. Yeah.
All of them have a cooldown.
It's a quite dangerous move for SMG because they just got the Megas. I'd say you just wait till all the Megas meet the lanes. You force the enemy into their tower. You get the runes. You do the safe thing. But yeah, they got 2 kills and now they get to do the safe thing. Yeah, it's a lot on Yatoro. What can he do? Cutting waves, keeping them away of the base. Laur 111 on the DK. That's explain all my DK hate. Mr. DK crewman.
Dude, it's in my name. How can I... Nah, DK is a boring hero. I don't think it's necessarily as bad. I just think he's had a really, 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 really terrible game. Yeah. Like his last item he built is Hand of Midas. That says enough about his game.
Stupendous.
And even with Midas, he's like toe-to-toe with the Veno, the position 5 network.
He wants to go
behind
Maelstrom.
Rubik.
Shouldn't he just get Ags? Because more splash damage? What's Maelstrom gonna do?
Wait. Which hero? The DK. Maybe he just want like to tank damage and do the damage back when he has Mjolnir later. Ah, no. He just got Megas. You need to do with the Megas.
Yeah, but doesn't
It's the
Black
best way to
Dragon...
do with
Black,
Megas.
yeah, he's going Ags because you get a bigger... Like, your splash damage does 50%... What? 50% more?
Yeah.
25?
Sorry,
25%
I
more.
brain that for a few seconds and I'm like trying to understand it. Yeah, I think it's just better.
Ags is best. Ags is value. It gives you 25% magic resistance as well. They're gonna go
One
on to
goes to
Yatoro.
Yatoro. He knows has no
Bruce
buyback.
Used. And Brew Panda actually, the
tower.
Earth
There's
Panda
a DD on TA. That's the huge thing. That's the reason they
demolish as
are
well
forcing
from
it.
the Earth Panda. Does 270 damage per auto attack on buildings. Like, that's a really big one. Song of the Sun comes out. Force everyone
Full
back.
commit on the TA. Let's see if they can make it.
Do they have enough burst to get rid of Chijori? Pops the BKB. Great catch again by Moon coming through. But is it going to be enough coming in? Collapse with the drums, trying to heal himself up in the process. Yatoro's actually hunting here. The disarm comes out.
They're going throne. They're going throne.
But they're finishing the base currently. Do they have enough damage is the question. There is no Brew Split to clear it up, and it seems that's not going to be the case. But a buyback actually from Chidori. This is getting very scary. He's just going to try and dive. They have a fortification on Team Spirit. They could possibly use this as a bait.
Yeah, they're fully committing this on SMG. They probably still get the win, but is that required?
They're giving their opponents a win condition here.
You give a win condition. You kill the TA, you basically totally back in the game. You might win the game straight away. I mean, I get they have the DD. It's like, oh, it's a great timing to force it, but why you just don't get every single resource available in the map for you? If Team Spirit leaves base, you kill this guy that's leaving base, you get the next Roche. This buyback. You don't need the TA buyback.
Yeah, especially considering they stopped fighting, so it was really complete
Yeah.
waste.
Regen, Arcane on Storm. That's the... Okay, Regen's gonna be
They have a
out,
double
but
Wisdom
Arcane on
Rune Top
Storm.
and the Tormentor as well on SMG. Like, just grab that while you're waiting. Just send TA there,
Yeah.
let him solo it quickly, or some chisel. Because this is an interesting move at least. If they get, because TA or Storm would get the shard, and both of them really have good value on the shard. Is gonna get jumped here. Great catch by Moon, a 4-man catch. Coming through, more thrown out onto Chidori. Yaturo's Song of Siren is doing significant work. There is going to be a jump onto mid one. Can he get his ulti off? He gets healed up just enough to stay alive. And the brew split comes out. The Song of the Siren that was stolen. They're going to focus down the Ancient
they're gonna hit
while
Throne.
the Song is up. Oh, this is such a huge steal. Can they get the finish off? Nice disarm onto Chidori to keep it going, but there's the fortification. They're focusing it down as much as they possibly can. They keep the Naga controlled. He's got the disperser at the ready. Afu is sacrificing his life. Right-click the Ancient. Go for it. Finish it off. And SMG take the win. Big win coming out for SMG to give them still a chance here at the ESL Berlin tournament. But, you know...